gorgeous.
Last night, the 97th Academy Awards served up some glamorous hair looks. From sleek buns and polished updos to loose waves and close crops. Hairstylist Brenda Dusseaux is here with some of her favorite looks from last night. And maybe you want to try some of them yourself.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you so much for having me. I love talking about this stuff.
Oh, I couldn't wait to see it.
I know, and I loved the hairstyles last night. Like, they truly were some of the best I have seen in a long time.
Let's talk about buns. Buns were everywhere.
So buns and bobs, I feel like were everywhere, especially buns, and boy, were they really rocking those buns. I loved from the sleek plain that you might see here with Michelle Yao, all the way over to this. This was my favorite with the pearls. And then, of course, you've got the more elaborate, probably added a hair piece to that. Loved it. And I love where they place the buns, either on top or in the back, center part. And look at this beautiful bun by Ariana Grande. I mean, and then Scarlett Johansson, she's always one of my favorite icons for fashion. Love just the simplicity and the beauty of just slicking the hair back and putting it in a plain bun.
Well, speaking of slicked back, Halle Berry had one of my favorite hairstyles of the night.
Me too.
You're emulating it, and you look
a little
stunning.
bit. Thank you. Halle Berry is just absolutely gorgeous, no matter what she does. But to take her short little bob and to do something like that, it stood out, which is why it became one of my favorite looks. Not to mention the fact that her dress was amazing as well.
It was just like wearing a disco ball.
It was like wearing a disco ball. And the fact that she got this kind of wet look with the slicked look even made it a little more chic, and it just kind of mirrored her literally mirror dress, so it all just fit in so perfectly, and I loved it.
Emma Stone, and Arizona's own.
Her little pixie that she cut and she's had for a while. I love that she did this 20s inspired side of Roaring's 20 finger wave look. Absolutely gorgeous on her. Her entire look, to me, that was my favorite of the entire night, the whole look. But her hair on that face, beautiful. Her pale skin with just a pop of the color in her hair and that wave just gave it that extra zing. It was fabulous.
Well, she's kind of going with a Hollywood glamour look, and Selena Gomez also had kind of a vintage, what you call a wet set.
A wet set, a roller set, if you want to, where our grandmothers, great-grandmothers, went to the salon, they sat, they rolled their hair, they went under the dryer for an hour to dry it, and that's exactly what you're seeing. Because of the fact that you have volume through it, and this is what I'm showing you on my model here, you have volume, not just curls hanging down, sort of like you have more of the Demi Moore look, the curls hanging down.
I've been using the substance. So
yeah.
I hope it's working.
Which is beautiful, you know, but to have this more this roller set, it is more confined. It has a little more of like a static look to it instead of so flowy. And so you can use hot rollers with something like that, which I used on her. They're a little bit longer, a little bit thinner. Or you can use these Velcro rollers, which also have a thermal inside them. You can heat them up. They do the same thing. But my absolute favorite, and the one that is the rock star of this hairstyle, is this wow product. It is called Style on Steroids, and I absolutely love it because...
Wait, is this a banned substance? It's on steroids.
Oh,
I don't know if you're allowed
you know what? If it is, I'm going to go underground and get it because I love it. It is like the best. Once you have rolled the hair to get the volume like you saw on Selena Gomez's hair, you want to take this and you want to pick up a piece here and you want to spray underneath.
Spray away.
Right. But so once you have that, it gives you this volume. Now, I want to show you really fast to get a bun in there.
Okay.
How do you get this nice, sleek bun that you see? Well, once your hair is all rolled and it's got this bend to it, which you need some sort of priming to it, a bend, I'm going to just turn her. Can we turn her a little bit here?
Why not?
All right, come on over.
Not?
And then I'm going to just take my brush here, and I love a bristle brush to brush the hair back because it gathers the hair the best. And we're going to put it all in my hand here, gather. I'm going to take a much thicker kind of band. It's a fabric. It's not going to be your elastic type. Because
you're going a little messy on this bun?
Well, no, I'm going to go as slick as possible, but of course I'm doing it very fast. So what we're but I want to show you, even though the hair has wave in it, you're thinking, how is that going to be able to go nice and smooth? Well, once this is smoothed out, then I'm going to do this with my brush.
This is incredible watching this in real time.
Right, so now that you have this, I'm going to take it and
got a minute.
Move it around.
She's got a minute.
We've got a minute, and I'm doing it. And looky there. What is happening is when you have bend in your hair, what it does is when you start to roll or wrap the hair around your hand, then it's going to give you the smoothness that you need. So the bend helps to smooth those ends down. And then you can get the sleekness to it without it being too messy, because you don't want it to be messy. I want it to be smooth and elegant and sleek. And then you're going to add just a little bit of spray to it, just to lay it down here.
That is a work of art.
And I'm going to turn her
Look
around.
at how gorgeous that
and
is.
There is your sleek
In
bun.
2 minutes, she went
Yes.
from the wet set of the jet set to the sleek bun of the Oscars red carpet. She looked gorgeous in
Right.
both, as do you. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome,
It was
Teresa.
so
Thank
great
you.
to see
Thank
you.
you.
Look stunning.